everyone. Today we're going to do a Pilates class with a Pilates ball. So if you don't have a Pilates ball at home, even a simple beach ball that you can blow up, something like that can work for this. And these do come in several sizes, so some are a little bigger or smaller, but they all work very well as long as it's a ball that you can have just a little squish, a little pressure on. So we're going to start right away, and the first thing we're going to do today is turn sideways on our mat and just have our spine really tall. Now when we're sitting, sometimes we tend to either lean a little forward or maybe lean a little back and rounding, but our goal is from where our hip line is up through our rib cage, shoulder, and the top of the head to be in as straight of a line as we can. So try to find that really nice stacked up spine. We're just going to hold the ball in front of us with one palm on each side of the ball. We're going to take a big breath in, roll the shoulders back, exhaling chest tall, breathe in, and then round the spine, tuck the chin, let the forehead drop down, and those balls are around the sides of the ears, with the arms reaching long, or I should say the arms are around the sides of the ears, the balls reaching out in front of us. From here, we're going to roll up lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck, and head, and let that ball come overhead. And then we're going to curve the spine and let the ball round forward. So this is just a gentle wake up of our spine. The arms are staying in line with the ears now. So as we curve, we're finding that our head is just between those arms. We roll lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck, and head. And then we curve again, rounding our spine, and that ball comes forward. Let's do about 2 more. And just rolling up nice and tall, nice and lifting spine, and then curving and reaching that ball forward. Let's try one more. Roll up nice and tall, and then we're going to curve again. So now as we're curving, let's see if we can let our spine start to fold back very slowly, and let that ball reach overhead. Breathe in. Now exhale. Try to keep the arms around the ears and curl the upper body up. This might take some breath. Exhale. Find that C curve again. Keep diving forward. And let's try reaching that ball towards the feet. Roll up nice and tall. Sit tall. And stack those shoulders right back up over the hips. Let's try that 3 more times, nice and slow. So we're going to curve back. Round, round, round. Start to take ourselves down to the mat. Breathe in. Try to really keep those arms around the ears. Exhale. If you get stuck here, that's okay. This is pretty challenging, but using our breath and using each vertebrae can really help us. So some of us may choose that we want to just start going halfway back. So maybe we just pause here, come up and come forward. That's fine. But if you're feeling up for taking it all the way down, go ahead and try that 2 more times. So rolling all the way down. Exhale, taking it up. Arms around those ears and coming forward. And then this will be our last one. Here we go. All the way down. Arms straight by the ears. Breathe in. Exhale, rolling up. And let's just stay forward now. Take a little forward fold. Don't worry if that ball's reaching on your shins, ankles, or maybe towards the feet, or even past the feet here. Just stretch here for about 2 breaths. Breathe in. Exhale. Take another big breath in. Exhale, great job. Okay, so now we're going to take this ball. We're going to put our ankles on top of the ball and try to point those toes, try to keep the big toes together and the heels together, and we're squeezing our feet really tight together. Hands are behind us, fingers facing the toes, shoulders roll back, chest and heart are open. So with this here, feel free to push those heels into the ball and raise the hips. So as we're raising up those hips are nice and high, glutes are squeezing, we're balancing here. This is going to be a little bit more challenging than, let's say, just doing this with feet on the floor, because you have to engage a little bit more. Feel free to let your head drop back if you like. Breathe in. Exhale. Take another big breath in. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Let's exhale slowly. Come down. Great job. Let's roll that ball in. Our feet are underneath of the ball, and we're going to gently roll ourselves down. So coming down to our back and letting our head rest. Your feet are still right on top of the ball, but they're flat down. So where the arch in your foot is, that natural arch there, you're going to set right on top of the ball. We're going to push our hands into the ball and try rolling our hips up and just holding here. Squeeze our knees together. We're waking up the back side of the body. Let's hold here for 10. Keep squeezing. 9, 8, 7, squeeze those hips nice and high. 6, 5, keep that breath going. 4, 3, good job. Hips are nice and high. 2, On our last one, gently melt the hips down. Great job. Let's roll the legs out here. Point the toes, and not just your calves or your shins might have the ball on top. And we're just going to press the hips up. So as your hips are up, I'm going to raise my arms so you can see that is just a little off the floor. Feel free to try moving the arms forward and back in this position. Our hips are a little higher than the upper body. So just keep pressing up. 2 more. Last one. Great job. Hands by our side, gently melt that spine down. And we'll walk the feet in, roll the ball in, and maybe grab that ball with your feet, pass it up to the hands. So we're going to replace the feet down, lift our hips, and just kind of roll each vertebrae till we feel our lower back flat, tailbone nice and flat. We have the ball here right above the chest. I'm just going to hold the ball for a moment above the chest. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Now lift the back of the shoulders away from the mat. Keep your head down and just feel how the shoulders pulling away from the mat. You're getting a nice stretch through your upper back, through your shoulders, and then relax the shoulders down. Let's do 3 more. Just press the ball up and relax the shoulders down. 2 more. Lift, press the ball up, relax the shoulders down. 1 more time. Lift and press the ball up, relax the shoulders. Great job. Let's tuck our tailbone a little bit and lengthen that lower back. Feel free to let your lower abdominals tip upward towards your upper abdominals. And we're going to curl up and just tap the ball towards the top of the knees and then roll down. So just a little tap, chest up, tap, and lower. We're letting our shoulder blades lift up a little bit and then we're lowering down. 2 more. Exhale, lift, lower down. 1 more time. Exhale, lift, and lower down. Now we're just going to lift and hold. Open the knees a little bit and put the ball in between the knees. Squeeze the ball there in between the knees and roll down with the upper body. Let's now take our spinal roll up, squeezing a little bit on the ball with the knees and hands by our side, and then mount each vertebrae down, arms overhead. And again, exhale, roll each vertebrae up, hands by our side, mount each vertebrae down, arms overhead. We're going to do 2 more here. Exhale, rolling up through the hips, squeezing those glutes. Mounting each vertebrae down, arms overhead. And last one, hold it up at the top now. We're going to do tiny little pulses, squeezing it on the ball with the knees. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6. Keep those hips nice and high. 5, 4, breathing. 3, 2, on 1. Let's keep that squeeze with the knees. Pop the heels up and pulse again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Gently roll through each vertebrae and mount that spine down. Now we're going to pick up the feet. So check in that our knee and our hip line are really straight here. Don't let the knees pull too close in or fall too far away. Just that straight line knee from the hip. Just holding here, we're going to squeeze it on the ball. We should start to feel some of these lower abdominal muscles squeezing into the midline. We're going to keep pulsing that squeeze in. We're going to go 10, 9, keep squeezing. 8, let those heels stay up in line with those knees. 6, 5, 4, little squeeze. 3, 2, now I want to hold that squeeze. Let's gently tap our toes and lift for 1. Breathe in. Exhale, gently tap our toes. Lift 2. Breathe in. Exhale. Exhaling as we draw the knees back in. 4. Keeping those knees at that right angle. 3. Here's 2. On 1, let's pause at the top. Let's extend our arms out like a T and just start to roll the ball over to the right. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly come center, and let's roll the ball over to the left and slowly come in. We're just going to do this movement side to side, gentle and slow, just letting those lower back muscles wake up, those lower abdominals wake up. Let's do about 4 more. So we have 4, and slowly center, and 3, and slowly center. Keep that breath going. Breathe in. Exhale. This is our last one. Breathe in. Exhale, center. Great job. Now, grab that ball. Let's place it up by the ankles. Okay, so we're going to move that up a notch now into our corkscrew. So laying that lower back flat, maybe even putting the hands under our hips if needed. We're going to have that ball right up above our hip line. We're going to take the toes to the right, drop it down, over to the left, and stop at the top. Now, you get to decide how big this circle is, but if you want more challenge, make it a little bigger. If you want a little easier, just go a little smaller, circling through the hips, keeping the ball between the legs. Let's take it the other way. To the left, down, over to the right, and stop. To the left, down, over to the right and stop. 2 more, left, down, over to the right and stop. This is our last one, left, down, over to the right and stop. Great job. Flex the feet and point the toes here. Flex and point. Now we're going to try flexing the feet, lowering, pointing the toes and raising. So we're keeping the ball between our ankles, but moving at the ankle a little bit with our flex and point. So just keeping that engagement through the legs as we move through our flex and point for 4 and up. And 3 and up. Keep that breath going here. 2 and up. Last one, we have down and up. Awesome job. Let's release our hands. We're going to try playing catch with the ball now. So bringing the feet together, grab the ball with the hands. We're going to first start by lifting up and just trying to reach the ball up towards the feet, just to get used to this lift through our upper body and shoulder blades. Just lift and lower. Exhale. And lower. Now, if you're ready, exhale up, let the ball come between the ankles. Let's take arms and legs away. Reach back up, grab that ball, and float back down. Let's do this for 4, and reach it out. 3, reach it out. Good, here's 2, reach it out. Here's our last one, and reach it out. Good, now, take it back up, grab the ball. We'll do one more lower. This time, keep your upper body down if you can, while you open and straddle the legs and tighten the ball overhead. So again, the ball's gonna tap overhead as we straddle. We'll grab the ball with the ankles and we'll reach out again. So we're going to do 4 of these. So 4, making up those inner thighs and reach it long. And here we have 3. And grab that ball, reach it long. Then breathe in, exhale. Here's 2. And grab that ball, reach long. Here's our last one. Out, in, reach it long. Great job. Come back up, grab that ball. Awesome job. Pause with your legs above you. Just circle those ankles for a moment. Let's go ahead, soften the knees, take right leg over left, bring the ball over to the right, just kind of roll it to the side, and let your leg go over to the left for a moment. Just twist it out. Breathe in. Exhale, great job. Let's switch sides. Left leg goes over the right. We'll take the ball over to the left. Just twist it out. Breathe in. Exhale, letting our shoulders just mount into the floor. Great job. Breathe in. Now we're going to exhale, come back center, and find that ball again. So what we're going to do here is take a moment, lift up, lift the feet, and take the ball in the middle of the legs. Pass the ball under the left leg, center, over to the right leg. So we're just going to do this little figure 8 around the legs. If you want to straighten the legs, go ahead. And then start to bring the legs together a little closer and adding a scissor. We're still going to do that little figure 8, passing the ball between the legs. So if this gets too much, you can go back to holding the legs still and just doing the figure 8. But I like to add the little scissors for a little fun thing. So let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7. Great job, 6. You're doing awesome. 5, almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Set the ball down for a moment. Let's just stretch. So as your ball is resting, you can just pull that left leg in. Give yourself a little hamstring stretch. Breathe in. Exhale. Great job. Switch sides. Pull the right leg in. And give that leg a little hamstring stretch. So we're going to use the ball to actually help us stretch now in a new way. So this is kind of a fun one. What we're going to do here is, as you let that right leg go, take your feet under your knees. Let's lift our hips, and we're going to actually put the ball into that curve, that natural curve we kind of all have in our spine, okay? So for a moment, just see how that feels for you, and just let your hips kind of lengthen out. We're stretching here the front of our hips, so we're just allowing kind of a passive stretch there. You're welcome to almost rest like you're in the Shavasana. Just take a moment, see how that feels for you. Take a couple deep breaths. So just lengthening out the front of the hips. One more breath. Okay, now we'll take our feet in a little closer, heels underneath, and we're going to actually roll the ball right on our tailbone. So you want to start to feel like you can tuck almost into that C-curve position, and we're going to try just hugging our knees in and letting that ball support our very lower back. Just see how that feels for you. Just take some deep breaths, allowing the lower back to feel weightless for a moment. You can do a little rock side to side if you like. And then from here, maybe try crossing right ankle over left and doing a little hip stretch with more support for that lower back. Just see how that feels for you. Take a moment. Breathe in and out. So the ball can just sometimes be used as a nice support for us. Let's take one more breath in, and then we're gonna exhale, switch. Take the left ankle over right knee. See if you can hug it in. We're still balancing a little on the ball, but we're just giving ourselves a little support here. Breathing in and out. All right, beautiful, beautiful job. Let's plant both feet down. Lift our hips up, take that ball away. And now we come to our side. So I'm going to put the ball on the bottom of my right ankle, left ankle on top. So if you're married, you can do whichever side, but just keeping the ball between the ankles. Our head is gonna either rest on our bottom arm here, or you can prop it up in your hand, but make sure that rib cage is down. So rather than propping up like this, right now our rib cage is all the way down, okay? I'm just going to extend the legs up, keeping the ball between the legs, and lower. You can keep your top hand in front for support if you like. Take it away for a challenge. We're gonna go for 10, 9, great job. Here's 8, 7, breathing here, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, very good, and 1. Bend the knees, grab the ball. Let's cross our ankles. Let's have our top ankle in front. We're gonna prop either to our elbow or to our hand. What's gonna happen, this is the action of our legs squeezing together. Inner thighs squeeze together as we reach over with the ball, twist under, back over, and slowly down. We're gonna do 4 more on this side. So reach up, twist under, reach over, back down. 3 more. Up, twist under, over, and down. 2 more times. Up, under, over, and down. 1 more time. Up, under, over, down. Beautiful job. Soften those knees in. Take a little stretch towards those bent knees, or towards your left if you're on this same side. Maybe circle that wrist if you like. Reverse direction, and we're gonna switch sides. So take your legs together, right? Put that off on the bottom ankle or the top. Feel free to come down. Head can rest on your arm or in your hands. Toes are pointed, legs are fully extended. Let's see if we can lift and lower. Checking that that rib cage is on the floor again. So one thing I love about the ball is a lot of these exercises probably look familiar if we do a lot of Pilates, but the ball helps us keep our legs engaged a little more, our core engaged a little more. So we're just taking everything up just a little notch here to add a little more engagement and find that alignment. So 4, 3, we're almost there, 2. All right, last one. Let's bend our knees, find our ball. Top ankle's gonna go in front. Let's come up to either our elbows. So again, you can do this from your elbow or your hand. Okay, breathe in. Exhale. Let's squeeze our legs together. Reach over, under, over, and down. And 4, under, over, and down. Breathing in. Exhale. Here's 3. Make sure that top ankle's in front. Good. 2 more. Over, under, over, and down. And last one. Over, under, over, slowly down. Good. Let's soften those knees in. Take a little stretch towards the feet. Circle out that wrist. Good. Reverse. Awesome job here. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the ball back between our ankles. But we're going to roll onto our belly. So find a position. You might want to rest your head. If you're feeling like you want to work your back a little more and you're ready for this, you can just put your elbows under your shoulders. All we're going to do, we're going to pull the ball pretty close in towards our glutes, kind of as close as you can. And then try lifting the thighs, okay? So again, rather than doing it from out here, pull those heels in first and then lift the thighs. Almost think of the knees lifting up. That will help a little bit too. Let's go for 8, 7, waking up our glutes, 6, 5, keep that breath going, 4, we're almost there, 3, 2, very good. On our last one, we're going to reach back, find our ball, and bring it in front of us and relax those legs. So let's tuck our toes, lift our kneecaps, kind of shake our heels in and out. Let those hamstrings kind of wave up and shake out a little bit. Now keep our toes tucked under for this and knees active. We're going to breathe in, palms on top of the ball. Exhale, just draw our shoulders back, lift our chest. And roll the ball back out. This is a small movement. Just our shoulders rolling back, chest open. Now we roll out. Let's do 4. And roll it out. Breathe in. Exhale here. 3. Keep the back of those knees lengthened. Here's 2. Breathe in. Exhale. Last one. Let's hold it up. Now, lift the legs. Let's point our toes. Let's begin to open and close the legs. So just hold our chest up here. 8, 7, 6. Reach out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze the legs together. Let's lift the ball. Let's hold 8, 7, 6, 5. Reach out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Beautiful job. Set your ball down for a sec. Hands under the shoulders. Let's just curl up where we feel good for a stretch. If you don't want to go all the way up, that's okay. Just go up where you feel good and then twist over left shoulder. Switch the gaze. Twist. Look over right. Good. Back center gaze down. And then let's raise our gaze up. Breathe in. Exhale. Back down at the belly. Round and stretch back. Let's release into a child's pose. Now here you can just reach your hands. However, sometimes I like to use the ball in child's pose too. And hold that forward and just let the head fall down between the arms. Sometimes that's a nice release. Take about 2 more deep breaths. Okay, let's try if we want to walk in our hands or rolling our ball to the left. Stretching out that right side. And then walking our ball or rolling our ball to the right. Kind of falling down between the arms and stretching out that left side. Very good. Coming center. Let's let our hips come up. Roll out like we're doing a puppy pose, either with the hands or with the ball. And stretch the chest forward. Beautiful, beautiful job. We are almost done. We're going to finish up with one last little challenge with our ball. So let's roll up. Let's tuck our toes and we're going to pick up our knees. We're going to let our knees squish the ball, okay? This one, I would recommend first just trying to find a space here where you can bring your knees pretty close. And then walk your hands just under the shoulders, just a tabletop. And we're going to see if we can lift the toes away. Now, if you feel like you need to keep the toes tucked, you might do one foot at a time, lifting away from the ball. But if you can get both knees away, or both toes away, I should say, then just hold it. Let's go for 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and 1. We're just going to walk with one hand and then the other out in front of the shoulder and lengthen the hip down. So this is our half plank position. So let's first just hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now have one. If you feel up for it, maybe try a push-up or 2 here. 1. This is a little challenging. If that's too much, just go ahead and take a hold or set back the hips into child's pose for a minute. Maybe you come back to 1 or 2 push-ups. Take a break as needed, because big ball push-ups are definitely a little more challenging. Remember that it's okay to not do a full set, especially on your first try, because it takes a while to build up that strength. Let's do 4 more. We're almost there. 3. We can do 2 more. Beautiful job. Last one. Excellent. Now we just come back through that squat position, sending our hips back, and relax here. And now we can finally take that ball away. Back to our hands and knees and just do a few cat-cow stretches. Releasing our spine. Let's take our left hand up, do a little thread the needle. First circle that wrist. Reverse, let's thread left shoulder side of the head to the mat. Push a little with the right hand. Just twist out all that work you just did. Good. Come back up. Left hand down. We'll raise right arm, circle the wrist. First. And then we'll thread. Right shoulder side of the head down. Stretch it out, big breath in. Alright, and then as we exhale, we come back center. Let's let our hips shift to the side. one last stretch, just rolling with the ball. So ball is in front of us in this butterfly position. Just roll that ball forward. Let the head fall between the arms. We'll take 3 deep breaths here. Good. Feel free to roll the ball over to the left. Maybe stretch side there. And then maybe roll the ball over to the right. And take one more side stretch there. Take a big breath in. And last time we'll roll the ball center, roll it out. One more time, big breath in. And we'll exhale slowly, walk our spine back up nice and tall. And that's it. You guys did it. Take one more big breath in. Exhale. Great job. Thank you all so much for joining this Ball Pilates class. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you like this class, I have a new class every Saturday. So feel free to subscribe and come do some more fun classes. Thanks so much. Bye.